Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and welcome back. Today, we are here for the first day of Bone Thugs Tuesday. We're going to be checking out the introduction from East 1999, Eternal. This suggested by Danny. So, thank you, Danny, for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. When I heard about this track, I thought, well, of course, we got to start off the Tuesdays with it. So without any further ado, let's see what Bone Thugs and Harmony have to say. Let's see what the introduction is all about. Let's get it.
Welcome to the dark side. Stay clear, nigga.
Wacky start to this track, almost like mystical feeling, like we're traveling into the dark ashlands and the trees create gloom and ooze comes out of the ground. That's crazy. I like it. I like it. That vocal kind of like it sounded like it was almost reversed in a couple places. Welcome to the darkness. That was ominous. Yeah, very like atmospheric entrance to the track. I was not prepared for that. But let's see where it goes. Whoa! Okay, first of all, the kicks in those 808s coming in together, beautiful. I love it. The layering of the kick in the 808 and then sometimes pulling the 808 from out under the kick really works nicely because we get this like "Dum," and it like extends the kick. But then every once in a while, the kick comes through nice and clean and punchy without that 808, and it creates like a nice uh dichotomy between them. But then that drop right there, it sounds like something about to go insane. I'm not ready for this. Oh,
Right back at your motherfucking ass.
yeah, that sound like wah 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 wah. Dubba dubba da dubba dubba da da. That's crazy. I love that. That shiny sound up in the top, shimmering. It sound like a UFO coming in when the track starts, and then boom, explosion. The explosion's a little wacky. All the other sounds are like super clean. The explosion is a little off. But I gotta give him credit. It's a really cool idea. And it works. It still works.
Right back at your motherfucking ass. Comes those real true thugs. Straight off the double Glock. Putting it down for the motherfucking land. Taking no shorts, no losses. Putting it on you jealous, bitch made, player hating ass nigga. You better pin what's real, bitch. Taking over shit in the 9-5. I bring to you the one and only.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this low voice portion. It was a nice way to start off with that like deep, like inhuman. It couldn't be a person when it hits that drop. And then now that we're getting a little bit further into it, I feel like we're losing just a little bit of the power. Like I was really ready for like an attack, an assault on my eardrums once we hit that drop in that first little deep voice segment came through. Now we're kind of just like extending that and we're kind of losing that power from the drop because the deep voice also isn't delivering very fast. That might be because of physical constraints of how you sample sound. Because to lower the pitch that much, you're literally slowing down the playback of that recording, of that sample, whatever it is. And so in this case, it's cool. I like it. And maybe just because of the physical constraints, we're moving at this pace, but I really feel like they could have dropped us in, come back to the high, they're more normal human level voices and really just hit it hard.
You better pin what's real, bitch. Taking over shit in the 9-5. I bring to you the one and only Bone Thugs in Harmony. Nigga, this say clear.
Okay. Wow.
Execution double nine style.
Okay, so I'm kind of getting the picture now. That was like the announcer getting us in. I don't fully understand why the announcer came in after the first drop. It feels like the announcer might have worked better before the first drop, because normally when would you announce something? Before it starts. But I'm starting to get the picture here. This is atmospheric. This isn't just a song. This this is more than that. They're trying to do more than that. This is part of the world. This is part of the soundscape of East 99. They're contextualizing everything that comes after it. And I'm talking every track on the album, and you know what I mean, not just the next 3 minutes. Um but it's cool. It's a cool idea. Let's see where it goes from here. It sounds like we're finally going to get into like a more songy song. I'm patenting that songy song type part of the song. You know what I mean?
Execution double nine style. Steadily putting them bodies all about that
Yale bankroll, but I make that money bank. Dead roll, put it on the low, but I beat them hoes and I pin them in bang. Gotta get them demons off me, creeping up softly, seeping up through my soul. And sleeping ain't good to go. Now when I'm alone on no dose, I'd never watch the dove. Then I won't be slipping, sleeping under the looks like bells with a trailer truck and shells. But if it's spare, one of the 7 and the 2 and 11, 12 and a AK-47 spread. Then it rips the killer now, put them up in the grave. When I stuck all up in ya, when I roll with.
Yeah, nice flow coming in. It's cool to hear the vocal, a little bit thinner, not as much layering going on. They're getting us into it still. They don't want to unlock all the harmonies yet. Still warming us up. A lot of those environmental, atmospheric sounds are staying present. Sounds like maybe a storm in the background. There's dark clouds rolling in, thunder in the distance type of vibe.
Real niggas pop up, drop to the sound into ground, let them up to kill you.
Them cycling thugs we love when they poppin' them slugs. And now one see the blood from the skull when I dug them enemies deep in the mud. Dead drug, got rubbing them Jews, snooze, you lose. And was in the alley for fucked up. What's up with them shoes, who they knew? So we running off on my dog's chucks. Was I left at the block, ain't what do you know? Oh no, the papa they follow. Cop, I got to see the nigga laying behind that stove. But nigga, remember my motto. Me no surrender. Gotta get away, get the fence with the quickness. Hit the other side and the swing to the right. Running through the gut, hit 95. Feel better for safety, we make it in chill. Gotta make it.
Yeah, beautiful. Nice flow. Love the snappiness of it. The slight transition to that, like, kind of slow it down, triplet type of flow. Always a great hit. Really satisfying feeling. Interesting transitions. This song, I would say, probably feels the most disjointed of any Bone Thugs track I've heard. So their tracks are just so smooth and polished, and they just drive and they push and they're seamless, generally speaking. We're getting into them to study them more, so maybe I'll learn some things here. That's the idea anyway. And very cool feel, very unique. Haven't quite heard an intro track like this before, especially with all the different elements we got going on. And we've had like 3 kind of separate acts. We had the intro, then we had like second intro, maybe pre-verse if you want to call it that, with the deep voice part. Then we get into the first verse. Now we're in the second verse. We got all the atmosphere still going on. It's very intriguing. It's very intriguing.
Gotta get away, get the fence with the quickness. Hit the other side and the swing to the right. Running through the gut, hit 95. Feel better for safety, we make it in chill. Gotta make a meal, better not get go for real. Nigga, drop that bill, never pop my steel. Ain't no competition, don't fuck with my niggas. So listen, you bitches.
In that bum, bum, bum. comes every once so often, like maybe every 4 bars, maybe a little bit more often than that. Sounds like a steel drum. Really beautiful. That just tiny little bit of brightness adds so much. And by the way, guys, just to let y'all know, if you want to support me, support my videos, see more content, help me out with making my music and all that type of fun stuff, the best place to check for me is down in the link tree in the description. You'll find the Buy Me a Coffee down there where you can get access to our Discord community, extra content that'll never make it to the channel, maybe behind the scenes of stuff that goes to the channel, and you can find my music, you can download Dabda, a bunch of fun stuff down there in the link tree. If you enjoyed the videos, you want to see more of them, that is the best place you can show me some love. And thank you to everybody that does already. It truly makes a difference. But that ain't further ado. Let's keep it rolling.
No competition, don't fuck with my clicking. So listen, you bitches take tripping. Okay, when we sticking that lick in the pocket, so drop it that dollar, man. Better holla, bang. Looking with the thug nigga smoking blunts. Nigga don't stiff on the weed, smoke it all. Cause nigga, you know when the pockets get right, I'ma run and get a psychic, I'm choking.
Nigga talking with these thuggish killers, keeping up.
Yeah, I mean, the speed and agility and the precision is just amazing. I love it. It's just so snappy. And their vocals always have such a nice, smooth feeling to them. They feel natural. You know, it really is just beautiful.
Talking with these thuggish killers, creeping up out of the land, ain't ready to rock. And half time, my niggas in the land got Glocks for days on the 9-9. But I kill them all, dog. Back to the phone with the tugger, you bustin' up niggas, so what now? Come nigga get buck pie, when out of that get shut the fuck down. And I'm talking about niggas that wanna contend with the thugsters. Some nigga that fucked up, never no player. Haters in the clip touch loud, and we never no busters. Never catch a nigga sleep, hit a buck top, sprain with a thug.
Yeah, we're getting some really fun instruments coming into the back, just giving us some background. You could maybe even think of them as counter melody, but there's really not like a strong driving melody that I've noticed. It's mostly Bone Thugs driving this track with their vocal. The drums and everything, they're keeping the pace, but they're not doing anything really crazy enough to drive that beat forward. But yeah, a little synth came in, like just down in the bottom, giving us a little extra brightness. Really, really cool.
Busters, never catch a nigga sleep, hit a buck top, sprain with the thugs in Cleveland dwell. Daily collect them and mail, and I meet you in hell if all is fair. Oh wait.
Execution double nine style. Steadily sending that body underground. Execution double nine style. Steadily sending that body underground. Execution double nine style. Steadily sending that body underground. Execution double nine style. Steadily sending that body underground.
An execution double nine style is an interesting way to like take the E from East 1999 and make it execution 99. You know, break it down a little bit, find some extra mileage from the material you have already. Find a way to bend it, find a way to break it. I'm always a fan of seeing that in art.
Execution double nine style. Steadily sending that body underground. Execution double nine style. Steadily sending that body underground. Execution double nine style. Steadily sending that body underground. Execution double nine style. Steadily sending that body underground.
Oh, that was really cool, man. The rain, the thunder in the background. The fade out works well, especially with that thunder as just like a percussive, we're done. That's really nice. That was a fun track. A lot going on in there. Don't fully understand exactly what they were thinking. The structure is just very unique. I haven't quite heard a track like it, but Bone Thugs always does something cool. They always got fun elements in there. I'm here to support it. You know, for an intro track, it works well. And thank you again to Danny for the suggestion. If you want to see more Bone Thugs on the channel every single Tuesday, make sure you leave me some suggestions in the comments down below. Check out that link tree in the description. You can send me some suggestions through the Buy Me a Coffee or wherever you like. But much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, everybody that supports already. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you all next time.